Over the last few years, hundreds of thousands of us have been installing and benefiting from all the advantages that photovoltaic panels provide, often referred to as solar panels. However, one very important fact that is not yet widely known is that this equipment cannot be turned off electrically if there is any amount of daylight present. DC voltages of up to 1000 volts can be present on the PV array at any time, and it's due to this dangerous live environment that fire departments are often unable to tackle a fire effectively. Therefore, even a small fire that could easily have been extinguished can often result in the complete destruction of an entire property.
A warning tonight about a surprising impediment to firefighters: solar panels.
10, a Fox 40 investigation into solar panel fire hazards.
Solar panels, they're good for the environment, but it appears they're bad for firefighters.
There is a hidden hazard that firefighters call a growing concern.
Well, officials now say that solar panels made it difficult to extinguish this fire.
Firefighters having a very tough time putting out the blaze. Why? Solar panels. This big study saying solar panels cannot be easily de-energized. They are inherently a fire trap.
Solar panels atop a food warehouse in South Jersey last September forced firefighters at certain points to retreat because of the threat of live electricity being generated by solar panels.
It's created awareness about the danger of fighting a fire where solar panels are present.
When you see an array, everything is live. And when is it off? Never.
Captain Joseph Vallow from the Jersey City Fire Department is an expert on fighting fires involving solar panels.
That's because solar panels are always generating electricity, even on a cloudy day.
I've been brought in as a consultant within the renewable industry by PVOF to see if we can clarify the situation with regards to PV panels on roofs and whether these PV panels are safe for the fire brigade to work on in any fire situation. We have done a lot of research and in fact proved that all the PV systems that have been installed up to this time cannot be turned off and made safe in any way at all. Fire brigades have most definitely got a problem with PV on roofs. When they arrive at a fire, whether it's a large fire or a small one with PV on the roof, it basically just causes them an extra problem and causes extra delay. That extra delay can actually be the difference between a large fire and a small fire. This is a serious issue throughout the industry, and the majority of people do not know about this problem. And this problem exists whether you've got a small property with just a few panels on it or a large industrial property with thousands of panels on it.
Now that we're aware of the concerns that PV systems remain live whilst exposed to daylight, we believe as a leading supplier to the industry that we have a responsibility to address these issues. As head of research, I've asked my team to develop a new product that blocks off all light to the PV array. Under this condition, there is no electrical power, making the system safe. We have called this new product PV Off. PV Off is a new chemical formulation that is safe to use on PV systems. It is easily applied by spray application and covers within seconds. Once the panel is covered with PV Off, although the light radiation level remains constant, both the voltage and amperage are reduced almost immediately to zero. One of the key advantages of PV Off, not only can it be easily applied, but it can also be easily removed, returning the PV system array to normal within seconds. Without power in the system, efforts can now be concentrated to tackle the fire within the premises.